Okay, everybody, it is September 9th, and so we're going to be doing sections. I think it's topic 1, lesson 1, 2, and 1, 3. So it's going to be topic 1, lesson 1-2, 1-3, okay? So I did a couple things about vocabulary. First of all, we talked about a function, and that's where every x has exactly one y value, but something that's not a function would have something like this, where I have an x value here and it has more than one y value that's not a function. We talked about an example is if you're driving along and you took a road trip. At the end of the day, you can't be in two different places at once. I mean, time and distance, impossible. We also talked about in our vocabulary about exponential functions. Exponential functions is in the form of a b to the x, and the x is in the variable, and that's what helps us know it's an exponential function because the variable is in the exponent. A is the beginning amount, b is the rate, and x is the exponent. So we made, say, start with 10 rabbits. They double every month, and so it goes from 10 to 20 to 40 to 80 to 160, and it grows very rapidly. It has this shape of a J. We know that it will never go to 0, so we have a horizontal asymptote. Horizontal asymptote is like a boundary line we drew in the graph. Okay, kind of going fast, but that's because I'm recording, and in class we did a lot of discussing, so I'm just kind of going back through it. We went to the book, and we looked in the book to page 7, and on page 7 we looked at this particular scenario. So, homecoming dance. We want to know who the homecoming king is, and the president, the vice president, and the treasurer, all three counted the ballots. So those three know who won, but they were little gossipers. The president told 2 people. The vice president told 2 people. The treasurer to 2 people. So now we went from 3 to 9 total people. Well, these little gossipers told 2 apiece. So then we ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more. So the original 9 plus 12 makes 21. Now these kids gossip. Well, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So we get 24 new people from the already 21, gave me a total of 45. This is definitely an exponential function. So then, if we keep this pattern going, if it's exponential, we can use a formula to tell us exactly how many new people. This formula would give us how many new people, but it won't give us the total. So I know we started with 3, the vice president, president, and treasurer. It doubles every time to the n minus 1 because we're going to count back. So the 4th would give us 24. If I plugged in my 4th gossipers, I get 24 new people, and I added that to my 40 to my 21. That's how I get my 45. So then we keep going. Day 4, 45 people know. Okay, and then what we can do to get to day 5. Here's our original 45, but these 24 people are the new people. They gossiped. We got 48 new people. We add those together. 93 people now know. So then these 93 people know, but these new 48 people, they all gossip, twice as many people, 96, gave us a total of 189. So then, this 189 people are the total people, and then all these gossipers told 2 new people, and then they told people I got a total of 389. Okay, so then on what day would everybody know? Well, there's 250 kids in the class, so by sometime during day 6 into day 7, everybody's going to know, right? Here's my totals. Okay, my totals are here. 93 people know, 189 people know, 381 people know, okay? All right, then we moved on to the next model, which is kind of an area model, okay? We looked at this design, and we said, okay, design 1, design 2, design 3, okay? So describe. Okay, what I know is that the base is always going to be 2 more than n. So I know that the base, so we start with 1, I got 2 more. 2, design 2, 2 more. 3, 2 more. So I know the base is going to be an n plus 2. So the base is always going to be an n plus 2. And n is always these numbers. First design, second design, 2 more. Third design, always 2 more. And then the height has a height of 1, then 2, then 3. So the height is just going to be just n. N is 1, then n is 2, then n is 3. Now we also have these 2 little pieces are always added in. Always 1, 2, 1, 2, always added in 2. So I know I'm always going to add 2. All right, so if I want to find the area formula of how many I would have, I'd have my base, n plus 2, times my height, which is n plus 2 times my height, which is n, and I'm always going to add 2. So, all right, so I'm going to make the 6th design. So n is 6. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's always 2 more. 6 plus 2, and then I got the 2 left over. That would give me 48 plus 2 is 50. The 7th one, if I use my formula, is 179. So I keep going for 170 tiles. So I keep guessing, but what I finally came up with was a figure that was 14 by 12 plus my 2, which would be drawn like this. And I would get my 170. If this was 12, this is 14. 12 times 14 is 168 plus 2. We did a little bit of math. We did some formulas. We factored it. We were able to solve it using algebra, but you don't need to do that. Just guess and check. Okay. Then we went to the homework, and the homework was page 11 and 12 out of the book, and these are some of the answers that we got together as a group. Okay. And again, we didn't quite finish this one because I figured you guys can finish this one. Okay, so that's what we had for today. I'm going to load this up into Canvas.